racist.
In 2024, there was a 1% increase in U.S. births, but that increase was with Hispanic mothers and Asian mothers. So they don't seem to be concerned about that increase. They seem to be more concerned about a decrease in other populations.
Say it.
No, I think I said enough.
You have to read between the lines.
That is extremely misleading by what she said.
Oh my God.
By the Trump administration.
Trump is considering a $5,000 baby bonus check to help the cost of raising a little one and to combat declining birth rates. But leave it to The View to call it, wait for it, racist.
In 2024, there was a 1% increase in U.S. births, but that increase was with Hispanic mothers and Asian mothers. So they don't seem to be concerned about that increase. They seem to be more concerned about a decrease in other populations.
Say it.
No, I think I said enough.
You have to read between the lines.
That is extremely misleading by what she said. So when I heard that, immediately when they say, oh, other populations are decreasing, she's trying to make it seem as if just the white population, birth rates population is decreasing. That's why Joy Behar is in the back saying, say it. Yeah, you should have said it. You should have said, actually, the decrease is more amongst Black people. But she's trying to push a particular, this is how slighted things are with people, especially that watch The View. Be aware of this. Listen to this again. And y'all tell me if you get the same, if you get an accurate understanding of what is actually going on compared to how she presents it. Listen to it again.
To The View to call it, wait for it, racist.
In 2024, there was a 1% increase in U.S. births, but that increase was with Hispanic mothers and Asian mothers. So they don't seem to be concerned about that increase. They seem to be more concerned about a decrease in other populations.
Say it.
No, I think I said enough.
You have to read between the lines.
I just gave the stats.
I mean, Greg, talk about a lazy argument. It's racist.
So this also just symbolizes, in my opinion, where there's such a disconnect.
Ew. Sorry to interrupt the video. We got a new challenge. 20,000 by the end of April. We fell short in March, but we're gonna get our goal this month. Thank you all in advance for those that are gonna continue to like, subscribe, maybe even leave some comments and let us know how we're doing. And on that note, let me let y'all get back to the video and I'll see y'all soon. Ew.
Between the Democrats that are elites, the elite Democrats like a Sonny Hostin, this is where the disconnect is between them, because they think that they think because they're Black or Spanish that they're just down and connected with the impoverished community, the culture, right? If that's the case, that birth rates are increasing among Hispanics and Asians, then I guess that would benefit Hispanics. Hispanics that are having babies out here and don't live a life like Sonny Hostin, they're probably looking at it like, shoot, I'm finna benefit from this. So it's like there's so many different sides to look at it here. My takeaway is that if Trump presents it, people are just going to hate it. If these same things were presented to the Democrats, and it's so funny that I've had conversations where I'm learning about when Trump got in office. I think my parents, like, there's something that they had to pay a little bit less on or something. I forget exactly what it was, or they didn't get as much back during taxes or something. There was something like that. But most Democrats and liberals can understand that perspective. But when it comes to, I guess, support in other areas, it's back to that mentality of, Trump did it? Nah, we ain't rocking with it. And it's the whole hustling backwards, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I don't know. All right, so hold on. Let me catch up with some of these comments. So Unc wrote, if we need more kids, birth rate for the Black population has been decreasing over the past 56 years or so. We've gone from 11 of majority down to 9%. Population. Interesting. What determines if someone needs 5K? That's the question that I was asking, Ant. Like I just wanted us to have a clear, not to say that this is the definition that we're rocking, but just to make sure that we're having the same conversation. Or looking at, whatever it is that we're discussing, we're on the same page. So Unc wrote, if he gave us a $5,000 tax credit each year that you had a child for the child's duration of life over the course of 18 years, that would make a difference. I agree. I definitely would agree. Ant wrote, Dak is the type of guy to finally agree with something the person he's reporting on, then switch topics for fun. Laugh my ass off. Whoa. What did I agree on? Oh, he's talking about the last video. No, I agree with plenty of stuff that the liberals say. Ant. I agree with certain stuff. I just disagree with a whole lot more. But nah, I didn't switch. I didn't switch it because of that. I've already seen the video, and they're getting ready to talk about, whatever. Don't let me start talking about what Ant's the type. See, y'all know I'm a petty, and I was about to say another word, but I'm a petty guy at times. Steve wrote, I think that both hosts are only presenting a counter narrative that their listeners can use to form their opinion and have a talking point on the subject. And that's what my biggest issue was with it. It's like the people that watch The View, they have a huge audience. Now those people are walking away because they're not doing their research. I don't think the majority of the people that watch The View are doing their research. I don't even think the majority of people that watch Fox are doing their research. I think the majority of people that tap into YouTube, tap into Twitter, tap into like all these other areas, I think those are the people that are actually doing research because they're going beyond mainstream media outlets to receive new information. So what happens is when Sonny Hostin presents it that way, now people are going to be running around saying Donald Trump, he's only doing this 5K bonus because the white birth rates have decreased, and not even understand that, well, actually the black birth rates decreased more. So that's that's my kind of stance on it. But American children are American children, regardless of what color they are. It's American children, facts, which is why I'm glad that it's just across the board, $5,000. $5,000. Ant wrote, I agree to the tax credit idea. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. If it's incentivizing, if population decrease is really a problem, I think that it should be addressed. I think that we got to address it. Hopefully we can address it culturally to the point where we wouldn't even have to have incentivization of $5,000. It could just be something that we actually aspired to do. But I also got to take into consideration this as well, where of course the birth rates are going to decrease for a very long time. Just look at our generations. Our grandparents had a lot of kids. Why did my grandparents on my dad's side my dad's the youngest of 9? Why? Because he's the only one that wasn't born on a sharecropping farm. So if you're a sharecropper, if you're working on a farm, then you need the kids to help out on the farm. So you looked at your kid more as an asset as far as work-wise and being able to contribute financially or being able to contribute in other ways to support the family. So I understand that there has to be some sort of balance, and I've never really looked into, well, if birth rates decrease, what is this going to look like? I have heard the argument, just being honest, where even with the abortion stuff, where they were saying that the amount of, and this was specific to white people, they were saying the amount of white people, the death rates are surpassing the birth rates. So, and I'm not even if I thought about it from that standpoint, and there was something done to incentivize that. If let's say if they said, okay, boom, we're just gonna credit white Americans because white Americans are the ones whose birth rates are, or the death rates are surpassing the birth rates. Now, me as somebody that does not embrace DEI, my stance would be like, nah, we're not doing that, right? But the people that do embrace DEI, would you have an issue with it? I'm just wondering, but let's keep moving on. Let's move on. I don't want to get caught up on this. I just wanted to troll y'all a little bit. All right, so let's look at where we're gonna go. Let's look at this Michelle Obama. I want to look at this Michelle Obama. Hold on, let me pull this up for you guys. I should have had this pulled up. My apologies. Are we going to do anything on X? Hold on. Let me scroll through here real quick. I know we had a couple videos on X. All right, let's break it up. Let's break it up real quick. What if we got a funny video for y'all? All right, so in honor of the draft that was happening yesterday, we'll play this video and then we'll get into the.
It's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.